My name's Dan. I am a filmmaker from Chicago. And last year I had a pretty traumatic experience. I lost my dad in a really sad way. And I needed to heal myself from that pain. And I went through a bunch of different experiences. I was in and out of a mental hospital once. I was in therapy for a while. I talked to friends. I communicated with the people I needed to communicate with. And I found that one of the best ways to process death or losing someone is through art. I think that art is something that helps you come to terms with the reality of your emotions. For me, I worked on a movie with my dad before he passed away, and we never finished it, but we were working on it, and I was going to scrap the project, and then I decided, no, I should finish this. This is something that could help me gain greater clarity and emotional conclusion to this situation. And so I decided to rewrite the film, and me and my co-writer worked on it until we got something where we were able to preserve the parts that my dad had acted in, but also do something completely new and kind of give a new spin on the film, give a new experience to it. And that was really powerful. I worked on another movie that I shot before my dad had passed away, but then I did the voice acting afterwards, and this is a very raw movie that kind of addresses some similar topics to what happened to my dad. And I waited for the right time to do that, and after a few months, I was able to get to a place where I could record that performance. And it was really emotional for me because I was trying to almost get into the headspace of where my dad was thinking at the time. And it was really emotional, to go there. And I think sometimes it's through art that we can actually understand how people thought, or how people might have thought, or how we perceive these things, and allowing yourself to speak that into existence is really cool, because it's like a unique way to approach a situation. Because in art, you can take a different spin on things. Like that movie I made, Within a Single Second, the one with the voice acting. It kind of takes what happened with my dad and it makes it into something else. And it was an interesting experience to kind of go through that and then be able to channel how I was feeling in my heart and how I was feeling about the situation, and then kind of allow myself to process it in a completely different way. And I don't know if I'm being super rambly, but I guess the whole premise of what I'm trying to say is that when you're making art, you are allowing yourself to jump into the mind of another person in a sort of way. Because you don't have to be you. You don't have to be Dan when you're making the movie. You can make the movie and then you can be a totally different person, whether you're acting in it, whether you're directing it, whether you're making the soundtrack for it. You can kind of embody a totally different persona when you're in a film, or whether you're painting or writing or any piece of media, you can kind of embody a completely different persona. And I think this allows you to see things through with different eyes. So I don't know if this was helpful for anyone, but if it is, I hope that you gained something from this. I would encourage anyone, if you have gone through a really tough experience, it might be really smart to work on making a new art project, work on writing a book or making a movie or painting a painting, or anything that could possibly allow yourself to kind of get out of your current headspace, I think is a really good idea to try at least. So that would be all I'd say. And if you have anything to add to this, if you've gone through an experience like this, I would really love to hear it. I think it would be very encouraging for the people who are going to watch this they'd see some people commenting below with their own personal experiences on this. So thank you so much, and you guys have a great day. If you'd like to, you can like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you have the time to do that. And you have a great rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye.